The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, and the undertaker. Marley was dead as a doornail, and there is no doubt about that. There was only one mourner at his funeral, Ebenezer Scrooge, his partner in business. Now this fact must be distinctly understood, or nothing good can come of the story I'm about to relate. For 7 long years, there hung the sign that read Scrooge and Marley. Now, sometimes people called Scrooge Scrooge, and sometimes they called him Marley, but he answered to both names. Those 7 years didn't change Scrooge. He was still the same tight-fisted, hand-at-the-grindstone Scrooge. That covetous old sinner.
Interest.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. I'm delighted to see you on such a beautiful day.
It's freezing.
Aren't you glad to see me? I'm very fond of you.
Because your mother was my sister does not mean I have to be fond of you.
Oh, but you are. I know you are. And I say, Merry Christmas. Christmas? A humbug, Uncle? Surely you don't mean that.
What right have you to be merry?
What right have you to be dismal?
What reason have you to be cheerful?
What reason have you to be morose?
You're poor enough.
And you're rich enough.
Bah! Humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
Well, what else can I be when I live in a world with such fools as this? Merry Christmas. What is Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without any money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. If I had it my way, every fool goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips, should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. Nephew, you keep Christmas in your way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it? But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good it does you.
I've always thought of Christmas as a good time. A kind, charitable time, where men and women open their hearts and treat each other as fellow passengers to the grave, not another race of other creatures bound on other journeys. The way Fan, my mother, and your sister thought of it. So though Christmas has never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good, and will continue to do me good. So I say, God bless it. Bravo.
Another sound out of you, and you will keep Christmas by losing your job. That was a fine speech. You should go into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, have Christmas dinner with us.
I will see you in hell first.
Why do you act this way? It's so very foolish of you.
Why did you get married? That was very foolish of you.
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
What's wrong with falling in love?
Goodbye.
I ask nothing of you. I want nothing from you. Why can't we be friends?
I said goodbye.
I'm sorry to find you so resolute. We've never had any quarrel which I have been party. So in that case, Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Get out!
And Happy New Year.
Bah! Humbug!
Merry Christmas, Mr. Cratchit.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Here you are, Cratchit. Clerk stuck making 15 shillings a week, with a wife and a hungry house full of children to feed, saying Merry Christmas to anyone who walks in the door. I'll go insane asylum.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Do we
have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years ago today.
Today?
This very night, as a matter of fact.
But
Gentlewomen?
Our credentials, sir. The Larger London Amalgamated Association for the Poor. We have no doubt that Mr. Marley's liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
Liberality?
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we make some slight provision for the poor and destitute. They suffer greatly. They need food. They need clothing. They need shelter. They need the warmth of our concern. Hundreds of thousands are in need of common comforts.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses?
There are many institutions in London where the poor must work like slaves. We wish that we could say that there were not.
I'm glad to hear it. From what you had told me, I thought something had stopped them in their useful course.
Well, a few of us are collaborating to raise a fund to help buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth, since workhouses furnish little to the multitudes. So what shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
Nothing. Wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I certainly can't afford to make idle people merry. I help to support the institutions I have mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are poor must go there.
Many can't go there. Many would rather die.
If they would rather die, then let them do it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon.
Very well. Good afternoon to you, sir. And a Merry Christmas. Noel, 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 born is our child.
What do you want?
I would like to sing you a carol, sir, for a penny.
And why, you miserable boy, would you presume to do that?
It's Christmas, sir. And I'm an orphan, sir. I must sing for my supper.
An orphan?
Yes, sir.
No mother, no father.
No, sir.
Just a poor little orphan boy all alone in the cold, wanting my money.
A little something, sir.
Ah, of course. Well, hold out your hands and I'll give you this. What are you looking at?
Nothing, Mr. Scrooge.
I don't act like orphans, do I?
No, Mr. Scrooge.
You can if you want to.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge.
The whole world can if it wants to. But I don't have to like orphans.
No, Mr. Scrooge.
It's 7 o'clock. I expect you want the whole day off tomorrow.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It's not quite convenient, sir, and it's not fair. If I were to dock you half-crown for it, you'd think yourself ill-used.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge.
But you don't think me ill-used when I pay you a full day's wages for no day's work.
It's only once a year, sir.
That's your excuse for picking my pocket every December 25th? But I suppose you must have it, the whole day. Be here all the earlier, December 26th.
Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. Have a good day, Mr. Scrooge.
What do you want?
A word with you, sir.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Christmas.
I'm on my way home.
We barely got from our own work.
All right, speak.
It's about our final debt, sir. Our payment is due at the end of the week.
Well, then pay it.
We can't.
Well, then I'll see you in prison. Good day. Scrooge! What was that? Scrooge! That again. Ghosts. No. Humbug. Scrooge! Who are you? Are you a ghost? Can you speak? Do I know you? What do you want from me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob? Well, I suppose you're something like him.
Do you not believe in me?
I do not.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing may affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach may derange them. You can be a crumb of cheese, a fragment of beef, a blob of mustard, or a piece of an underdone potato. There's more gravy than gravy about you, whatever you are. Mercy! Mercy, dreadful apparition!
Do you believe in me now?
I do. I must. But why do you walk the earth, and why do you come for me?
It is required that the spirit within every man walk amongst his fellow men. He is doomed to wander through this world. Oh, woe is me, to see the pain it has caused and the happiness it cannot share.
You are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chains I forged in life. I make them link by link and yard by yard. I put them on of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore them. Is this strange to you? Your chains were as heavy and as long as these 7 Christmas Eves ago. You've labored on them since, and they are even longer now.
Oh, Jacob Marley, speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give, for my spirit never walked beyond our counting house. Mark me! And now only weary journeys lie before me. No rest, no peace, only the incessant torture of remorse.
But why? You were always a good man, Jacob, of business.
Business? Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business. And at this time of year, I suffer most. Hear me! My time is nearly gone.
I will. But don't be so hard on me. And Jacob, don't be flowery, Jacob, please.
I will be flowery! I have come here tonight to give you a solemn warning. One chance of escaping my fate.
Yes, you were always a good friend to me, Jacob.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance you mentioned?
Take it!
I think I'd rather not.
Without their visit, you have no hope of shunning the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolls 1.
Oh, couldn't I just take them all at once and get it over with, Jacob?
Expect the second when the bell tolls 2, and the third when the bell tolls 3. And for your own sake, Scrooge, remember what has happened between us. Look to see me no more.
What's that? No, it can't be. No ghosts. Humbug. Ah!
Is that better?
Yes? You blinded me.
The light I bring is bright, for it must see into very dark places.
Are you, sir, the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
Why are you here?
Your welfare.
Thank you very much, but the best thing for me would be a good night's sleep.
Your reclamation then.
Reclamation from what?
From yourself. Come and walk with me.
Where are you taking me?
You will see. Now, give me your hand.
Ah! I can't see!
You will know. Give me your hand.
Good heavens, the crossroads.
You remember it?
Why, of course. That way was town, and that way was home, and why, that way was school. I was a boy here.
I'll get there first.
No, you won't, Orson.
I will, Valentine. No, I will.
Ebenezer.
There I am.
I got it. I win.
No, I win. We all win. Yay!
Boys, rough house.
You were one of them.
Well, fellows, here come my mother and father. Merry Christmas. See you next year.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Bye.
$178, $179, $180, $181, $182.
I had forgotten this.
Why are you still in school while all the other boys have gone home?
My father, he didn't want me around then. I lived at school. But come on, boy, don't cry. Don't cry.
Noel, 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 born is a child in Israel.
What's the matter?
Nothing. There was a boy at my door the other night.
Noel, 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 Noel.
What do you want?
Sing you a carol, sir?
I don't like orphans.
199, 200, 201.
Hello, Ebenezer.
Sam, what are you doing here?
I've come to see you.
Well, here I am, at my desk, at school, while the other boys go home.
I know.
Father says my work is unsatisfactory. I neglect my numbers. I neglect facts and hard reality.
I know.
I want to play games. All the time like a silly schoolboy, instead of running toward like my father's son. Oh, fam.
Hush, Ebenezer, and you listen to me. Our father is harsh, but it's because he wants us to be strong. He is mistaken, but only that.
He just doesn't like me.
In his own way, he does. You know I do.
I do know that. You're the kindest and best older sister a boy ever had. I'm so glad to see you, but I still don't know why you came.
To bring you home.
Home? But, Father...
I told him he couldn't treat you this way anymore. And he agreed. So come home with me and we'll all be together at Christmas and have the merriest time in the world.
You did this for me?
Just finish your numbers and we'll go.
I'll never forget you doing this for me.
I never have. Never.
Hurry.
All right.
Oh, Fan, how kind she was.
A fine young woman.
My wonderful older sister. She was kind, but never strong.
Her heart was.
Yes, her heart was very strong.
She died, I believe.
And a part of me died with her.
Did she have children?
Just one.
Your nephew.
Fred.
Uncle,
Nephew,
why do you act this way?
why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Love? Humbug!
There, I'm finished.
Then let's go home, Ebenezer.
Yes, Sam, home.
Oh, Fan, how lovely she was. How sweet she was. Oh, Fan.
Come, give me your hand.
I see London again.
Indeed you do. Guess what you see in London?
Just London. Big, strange, nothing like London. Cratchit always tells me he'd like to travel somewhere. Not that he could on his wages. Never saw why anyone should waste the expenses on going somewhere where people are largely the same.
But look around. Don't you remember this place?
Why, of course. There were factories, warehouses. Oh,
You know this place?
why, of course. I was apprentice here. I was in business right here.
From who?
Why, old Mr. Fezziwig, that's who. Old Mr. Fezziwig alive again. Bless his heart. He taught me everything. In time I... Well,
Became a better businessman
yes.
than Fezziwig?
Yes.
It is to say, you made more money.
Making money is not against the law now, is it? Let's see here.
$7:00.
Yes, sir.
I suppose you want the whole day tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that's fair?
It's only once a year, sir.
Well, I don't. And I will tell you what, sir. You are not going home tonight. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
No, you're going to stay right here and work. And I have someone who is going to work with you. Once you see this person, you will understand how hard I intend for you to work. Christmas or no Christmas. Belle, come in. Belle.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello, Belle. Belle, this is young Mr. Scrooge.
How do you do, Mr. Scrooge?
Very well, thank you.
You see now, Mr. Scrooge?
No, sir.
Miss Fezziwig, children, it's Christmas Eve, Ebenezer. Ho, 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 ho! No more work tonight. Up with the shutters, on with the lights, in with the family, in with the neighbors. Let's have wine, let's have music, let's have a dance. Hooray, it's Christmas!
Fezziwig.
My dear, have you met my clerk, Mr. Scrooge?
Indeed I have. How has my husband been treating you, Mr. Scrooge?
Very well.
Very well, thank you.
Have you met our cousin Belle?
Yes, I have.
I have.
Mr. Fezziwig was playing a joke on Mr. Scrooge.
I enjoyed it very much.
Ah, you see, there's life in this young man after all. Very gallant, Scrooge. Very.
Very gallant. So don't let my husband work you to death, Mr. Scrooge.
No, ma'am.
There's more to life than that. Oh, there are your daughters, sir. Merry Christmas, Papa.
Merry Christmas, my darling. Merry Christmas, sir.
Now, sir,
Now, madam.
are you going to ask me for this dance or do I box your ears? Oh, box his ears. Yes, Mother. Go.
Miss, may I have this dance?
You may, sir. Your clerk.
Scrooge?
He's not dancing.
Then he will.
No, sir.
You must.
But I can't.
It's Christmas.
But I can't.
You must.
I don't know how.
Would you like to dance with me?
Yes?
I will teach you if I can.
Go do it!
Thank you.
Belle.
Well,
Look at them. Look at them. I know them all. There's Valentine and his wild brother Orson. They were at the crossroads, but they're all grown up now. And the three Fezziwig daughters. Silly, but good at heart. And generous, too. And Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig all happy and dancing with me.
How many times have you danced since?
Ah, never. But I will. Now.
must go too.
I know. I was very glad to meet you.
Is that all?
I beg your pardon?
Would you like to meet me again?
Yes?
I would.
You are very serious, but when you danced with me, you were quite lively. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, God, yes.
Yes, I did.
Then would you like to dance again?
Madly, wildly, forever and ever.
I would like to.
And go for walks? And talk? Do you like the parks?
I worship parks.
Good. Then we will do all that. And I will get to know you, Mr. Scrooge, and why you are so serious. And why, in spite of that, I like you so much.
Yeah. Bliss, bliss!
You in bliss?
Yes, for once in my life.
What's the matter?
I just remembered something I had to say, that's all.
What?
My clerk, Bob Cratchit.
Well, what about him?
I saw myself happy just now. Cratchit is poor, you know, but he is happy. And I think that is why I may be so hard.
It is not impossible that you are learning something. But my time grows short. Quick. Look there. She's poor. You aren't. Not anymore.
Oh, Belle, she was so lovely.
And so good to you?
For such a long time.
Were you two happy together?
Enormously.
On walks in the park?
Planning to marry.
Mary, I wanted that more than anything, my dear. I fell quite in love with you right at that dance. I fell in love with your awkwardness, your shyness, and I thought your preference for me.
You were right. I did prefer you.
You did then,
And do now.
but it makes no difference now.
No difference that I love you before all
Before all women, yes, I believe that.
Then marry me.
Women in love know they have other rivals.
I can't imagine who.
Ebenezer, you can't imagine it all. You can't see it.
Don't be so vague. Can't see what?
You have left me.
I have not. My love for you is stronger than ever.
Your love for me is one thing, but there is another love. It seemed natural at first, but it became passionate, fierce, and consuming. And it is for someone else.
That is not true.
And it wasn't. I still loved her.
Sing you a carol? Noel, Noel.
Good afternoon, boy.
No, let's listen. Noel,
Not now. Good afternoon.
Noel.
Stop it. We don't want to hear your song. Goodbye.
All right, all right.
I wasn't foolish. I wasn't sentimental. I did love her. I did want her.
you didn't have to shout at the boys.
Boys like that upset me. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But all this nonsense about my having other loves is not true.
Not true? Of course it's true. Your face was so smooth and unlined when I met you just a few years ago. Now it's hard and it's twisted.
Twisted? My face?
With desire, with passion, and with love, Ebenezer.
Yes, love for you. This is humbug. There's no other woman.
Oh, but there is. She is called Idle. She has slowly displaced me, so be it. If she can cheer you and comfort you in time to come as I would have tried to do, I would be glad for you.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
You mean money?
Yes, I mean money.
Now you're just being silly.
I have never been more serious in my life.
Oh, we have to have the courage to live life as it is. Nothing is as treacherous as poverty.
Courage is not what I see in you.
What do you see in me?
The future is a terrible thing, Spirit. I only wanted to protect us both.
Listen.
What I see in you is fear.
Of what?
Of the world, of age, of being an old man. Yes, life can be harsh and cruel, but you are too anxious to put yourself beyond being poor by making yourself so rich. I have watched your noble aspirations fall away, while the real love of your life, getting things, devours you.
If I have grown wise enough to put things aside for later life, what's wrong with that? I still love you.
No, Ebenezer, you don't.
I do!
We first loved when we were poor, content to be poor until by normal industry we could better ourselves. But you have gone much faster than that, and you have changed.
Since I was a boy, yes.
No, since then.
I am no longer young, that's true.
But I still am. I know what I must do.
No.
I will release you from your vows.
You see, Spirit? I wanted to protect us from that. From that!
So that's what you'll do? Walk this park alone and poor?
And if I did, would you court me then?
You are very sure I would not.
I wish I wasn't. Even if you did marry a poor woman for love, I know that regret would soon follow. I let you go, with my heart full of love for the man you once were.
Belle, and still am.
It may hurt for a while, but a very short while. You will be glad you did not marry a woman who would hold you back just because you loved her.
And still do!
We are at a crossroads, Ebenezer. One road leads one way, one another. Only you can decide where you will go. Only I can decide where I will go.
Belle, please.
I hope with all my heart that your way is as right for you as I know mine is for me. Goodbye, my dear. And may God bless you.
She's leaving you. Turn around, you fool! Turn around!
So be it.
Belle, wait, come back. Oh, spirits, take me away from this. I don't wish to see any more.
One shadow more.
No more. I can't stand it.
One.
More.
That boy.
No,